Are you guys ready for maybe the most cursed solo queue game of all time in Pokemon Unite? Well, you're about to witness it. So I was recording for my solo queue series where I play each category of Pokemon and, you know, just discuss which one I think is best in a solo queue environment. I was doing the physical attackers, which is Greninja, Decidueye, Cinderace. By the way, that video is coming out probably tomorrow as you guys are seeing this. So come back for that and, you know, click subscribe, do all the YouTuber stuff, follow me on Twitch, all the, you know, all the plugs out of the way, because this game, my God, this game. So we lock Greninja, and I had this, you know, as the screen looks right now with the Talonflame, I just want to point out that it was like this for about 15-20 seconds before I hit record. I just wanted the evidence because, you know, you see a Talonflame in your lobby not pinging a lane, you can kind of assume what's going to happen. Well, let's just let this game play. We're gonna, you know, pause when needed and talk about some things and some stuff, and I just want you guys to do a little bit of raging with me, because this is a specially cursed game. There's a lot of really bad solo queue games, there's a lot of really bad solo queue teammates, there's a lot of really bad things that happen in solo queue, but this is truly maybe the most cursed game I've ever played. And you guys saw the Talonflame did end up pinging whichever lane he ended up pinging. It's the orange lane. Is that top or bottom? I couldn't fucking tell you. I think that's top. He ended up pinging top, right? Yeah, he ended up pinging top lane. So good on him for actually choosing a lane. Now the first problem lies with him and myself being masters ranks, and then we have a vet on our team, which I get, you know, that's the matchmaking, you know, pulling, you know, people together to, like, pulling high end, pulling low end, and meeting in the middle. That's how the game's matchmaking works at all elos. So like a vet 5 and a vet 1 meet together, you have a bunch of vet 3 games. So that's basically how the matchmaking works, even in high end elo. So you get like a 1200 master and a 2200 master, boom, you squish them together, that's like a 1600 game or whatever, you know. That's how it works. So it's just annoying that's how the matchmaking works, first off. So let's just go ahead. We'll stop talking for a little bit, you know. We'll actually get into the game, and we'll stop, you know, talking about how cursed this game is, and just, you know, let you guys see it. Right? We'll stop talking about it and show it. That's the idea here. But yeah, I mean, you see I'm a little bit perturbed by the Venusaur, and, you know, that's no shade to this guy. Yeah, I actually don't remember if he's one of the offenders in this game, but yeah, let's just we'll watch and wait. And this isn't just a jungle stealing game. This is not just a stolen jungle game, as you will soon see. This is so much more than a stolen jungle game. That was the longest screen ever. I was running out of things to say. Thank God it finally ended. So there we go. First off, you know, Snorlax, a couple seconds late. That's, you know, nothing out of the usual. We can live with that. So get our nice little clear going. Get our Lillipup, you know, do things, do things and do stuffs. So pay attention to bottom lane. Pay attention to bottom lane first. I'm not sure if it's the Bulbasaur or the Charmander, but let's just pay attention to what happens here. Wait for it. we're getting our Stantler, you know, doing Stantler things. Bulbasaur's the one moving. And here they go. It's gonna be the Charmander. Okay, the Charmander steals my fucking steals my core fish, so that's annoying. And you see in the top lane the Snorlax feeds, right? This is very important. We'll go back for a second. You guys probably saw it, but I just want to point it out if you didn't see it. So as the Charmander is stealing my my core fish, you know, preventing me from evolving and, you know, fucking the entire team basically, watch the Snorlax up in top lane. You can see the Talonflame, the other master player on the squad, is you know, pinging him to retreat. The Snorlax kind of just running at both people's goals. I'm not sure what they have up here, but Snorlax is going all in at their goal and dies. They have a Vulpix and I can't tell what it is, so, and an Eevee. So Vulpix and an Eevee. So two really early game things. You can see I'm just staring at that thing. I believe I had a funny, you know, not so nice thing to say about that, but I decided to go bottom lane anyway, because I mean, I'm already down here, might as well. I wasted too much time. I need to just get in and make something happen. Their Greninja is level 5, so, you know, that's just so nice. I wonder what that's like, being able to be level 5 for the gank, dude. It's crazy. So now I have to try to hold off a Jigglypuff and a level 5 you know, Frogadier, and I'm just like, nah, you guys did this to yourselves. I'm out. So I'm gonna just go take the Corphish on spawn as their guy decides to chase me. I'm like, okay, you really want to chase me here, pal? I land pretty much a full bubble, and his the homies take out each other, and I'm just able to easily win the 1v1. Well, the Snorlax, while that fight was happening, died again. The Snorlax full inted again while that was happening, by the way. So let's go back to the start of the fight. Snorlax full inting on 2 people's goals. Yeah, while they're just, yeah, Snorlax just full inted again. As I was dying, and just pay attention to the old jungle respawn. The old jungle respawn right about now. Boom, jungle respawn. Snorlax, after inting twice, is like, oh, this guy's not in his jungle for 2 seconds. Let me go ahead and go take it. So I have to try to steal my own jungle from my teammate for the second time this game, and I don't get it. And then the Talonflame steals my Corphish. Actually, I think I did get the Corphish because the points dropped, but the point stands that these motherfuckers keep stealing my shit. And then their Charmeleon goes to steal my Corphish for a second time, meaning I'm not Greninja for my second rotation, which is just wonderful, just fucking wonderful. So at this point, I'm just gonna base because that's the place that I'm most needed. Apparently, they don't want me on their team. I think it's probably best for me to just stay in base, right? Neither lane wants me, so I'll just stay in base. You guys figure it the fuck out. But I do, you know, decide to get over my temper tantrum a little bit and head into the middle lane. Hey, look, they have a Greninja. I wonder what that's like. I wonder what it's like to have Water Shuriken, dude. I bet it's really cool. Able to almost take out this Wiggly, and I do actually manage to take him out, thankfully. And now I have Water Shuriken, and I get targeted to a homie when I have auto aim off. So my Water Shuriken here, let it play for a second. I should probably just upload this to YouTube, unless it's so I could do like slow it down. But my Water Shuriken targets the homie when I have auto aim turned off, and he's just able to get in on me and Water Shuriken auto attack me, and I'm dead. Enhance auto me, and there's nothing I can do. And we lose our goal before, you know, lose our goal before Dread, which is honestly not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, having the movement speed to get to the Dread fight is nice, but having the Eiscues is arguably more important, so we'll actually take that. We'll actually take that. Cinderace is doing stuff. I don't know why I said Cinderace. Talonflame is pinging something about central area. I can't really do anything with this. I'm just going to try to go for the steal, and by the time I'm even here, I can't even do it. They have a Dragonite now, and I'm just dead. Snorlax and Ivysaur are in my jungle, which I guess, it's after Dreadnought, so technically it's anyone's game. It's really not. It's really not anyone's to take. It's really not. Can you maybe not take my stuff? Especially if you're going to do nothing with it, as you have shown to be able to do nothing with it. Talonflame manages to still Rotom 1v however many, so good job to him. Good work there. So yeah, we're just gonna rotate up, see if we can't help out with this fight. I throw some shurikens out, land pretty much all of them on the Sylveon, and we're able to almost get a double kill, but they both unite at the same time with buddy barriers, and we just explode. And I'm like, oh, can I surrender here? Because this feels like a really surrenderable game. But unfortunately, it's only 6 minutes and not 5 minutes. But yeah, this is an example of a game that I would be totally okay to surrender. I am, full disclosure, full tilt at this point, just saying just giving all sorts of obscenities at every little mistake these guys make. They have pissed me off to that end at this, and that's why I'm uploading this game, because my god, was it just not a fun game to play, and I wanted to document the experience for the internet to see. So Talonflame, despite fighting valiantly in top, is unfortunately taken out and loses the top lane, which again isn't the worst thing in the world, because we do get Eiscues to farm. If the one thing we can say about these guys is that they know how to farm. They just know how to farm a little too well, and they still farm. I almost take out the Dragonite, but he has a Wigglytuff hiding in a bush. I knew he was there. Obviously, I've been fighting both of them, but I was almost able to get the Dragonite, which would have been cool. I'm like, okay, can I forfeit yet? No, I got another 10 seconds. Spoiler alert: this game does not get forfeited, so. Yeah, I'm sure you guys could tell by the time remaining and the time in the video when I paused it. Some of you detectives out there, that was the real Greninja, but I unfortunately did not get my shuriken off before he unite moved me. I didn't even attack it at first. I'm like, oh, that's a homie. There's no point. Someone else actually surrenders first, and I'm like, yeah, let's do this. Let's get out of this game. GG, go next. But no, they decide not to surrender. We get 2 insta-pop no's, but we're actually taking Dreadnought here, so we might be able to mount a little bit of a comeback with this Dreadnought. That'd be pretty cool, right? Well, the Wiggly walks in, just bullies my Charizard, just turns him into a bitch. Sylveon helps out a little bit, and I'm getting Hyper Beam by Dragonite, and then I try to jump out of it with Double Team right into a Hyper Voice. So fuck me, I guess. Everyone leaves bottom lane where they've been all game, and they get big dunks in bottom, I'm pretty sure. after this KO goes through. No, they actually didn't get any points in there. Well, they've gotten points in here before, but not at that current moment. They could have broken that, I believe. Probably. I mean, it would be safe to assume that they had at least 20 points between the two of them, but apparently they were not able to break that, which is fine, I guess. I mean, losing second goal anytime before Articuno was pretty much a death sentence for the game. So yeah, you got to make sure you keep your second goals up. It's not the end of the world if you lose second bottom. If you lose second top, it's literally just GG. Especially if your team isn't, you know, worried about rotoms. We do manage to get rotoms, so we get both rotations of objectives this go around, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I just want, what was I looking at in this scoreboard? Oh yeah, I just wanted to see how the guys were doing. So you know, I'm not doing too hot either. The Venusaur is doing some things and some stuff. The vet player, ironically, is actually has the most KOs on the team, but what have we actually been able to do in legitimate team fights? Absolutely nothing. What were we able to do early game when we're supposed to be strongest, when we're supposed to actually be able to help in fights? Absolutely nothing. So yeah, we kind of got cucked out of being able to do anything like that. But I also pay attention to his kills now, because it'll come back. It'll come around. Don't worry. It'll come around. There's through lines all throughout this game. There are just storylines to follow all throughout the entire game. 330, I decided to throw it in the Unite at the Wiggly, take him out just because Wiggly's broken and I hate Wiggly. So I wanted to kill it. Someone else pops another surrender. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's get out of here. I don't want to waste these 3 minutes. This game feels over. Yeah, we'll just go ahead, pop another surrender. Nothing happens. Dragonite's gonna walk in and score 40. Didn't unite in. Just walked in and scored 40. But thankfully Zard does unite him, so that's pretty cool. I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I don't need to help there. Their Greninja's up here trying to score 50. I'm gonna throw some shurikens at him and hopefully stop him, and I do. Sylveon able to get out, unfortunately. My Snorlax united that. My Snorlax landed and united that. Hey buddy, do you know what your unite move does? You got lucky because the Greninja was super close to you trying to score. That is the only way you killed him there, pal. Just look at this. Lands, unites. Doesn't click block, doesn't click yawn, doesn't click heavy slam or whatever he has, flail. Just instant unites at 250. Jeez. Yeah, don't go for a heavy slam there, dude. That would have been a terrible play. Don't go for block there. That would have been awful. Unite move. All right, yeah, just basing here because I can rotate down, probably get this Eiscue that's up, maybe get a little bit of jungle experience, trying to get 13 before Zap, obviously, and we are of course able to. We have 50 points so as well, so maybe if we're able to steal Articuno, you know, we can make a little bit of a comeback here, just a little bit. Snorlax hiding in a bush up top, waiting to dunk the 50 as it hits 2 minutes, which I don't hate this play. I actually really don't hate this play, especially if you go at the right time. But unfortunately, their Ninetales is just chilling, ready to stop it. And I decided to vote no because I'm like, okay, this game at this point is now Articuno-able because we've done a good job of not letting them score in the last couple of minutes. Well, anyway, you guys can probably tell what happened. So my Talonflame died trying to steal Dread, which I guess is a valid effort. These guys are also off respawn at, like, I don't really like fighting over that Dread if we're not all together, and I am not one to fight over Last Dread ever. I think it's pretty useless at that point in the game. The shields are kind of negligible in the last team fight because everyone should just be throwing Unite moves at the last team fight, so I don't really care about the shields. I'll fight over Last Rotom with my team all day long. But watch Snorlax here. You can clearly see the Ninetales on map. Clearly see the Ninetales on map. So obviously he can see the Ninetales. He's the one giving us vision of the Ninetales. Obviously he can see it. He decides to go in and try to dunk in the Ninetales face. And then the Wigglytuff shows up. And then my Talonflame dies at the 2 minute mark, so he's out for 15 seconds. And then my Snorlax doesn't try to leave, doesn't have his Unite move to get himself out of it, and just straight up feeds. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going into this 3v or 5v4, I guess would be the way to word it. Numbers are hard. I tried to unite that, but he also unites at like the weird timing, and then I just walk into a fucking death ray that is Ninetales, and I explode. Dragonite dunks 50 without even getting Articuno, and they get Articuno for absolutely free. Just completely free. And they just run at us and score about 7 million points. Approximately 100 human dollars worth of points. Blastoise just, or Venusaur rather, just chilling in the spawn, just hanging out, doing his thing. Almost stopped the Ninetales, get him to about half before he just walks in and clicks one button and scores in my face. Nothing I can do about it. Articuno is clearly a balanced game mechanic. But yeah, almost. He walks past my water shuriken and I just die. There's another surrender. See if we can actually get out of here. Save these last 45 seconds. There's 3. Well, Venusaur has quit and we have to sit here for another 45 seconds. No, we don't. We actually don't. But yeah, the Venusaur did not get another kill for the entirety of the rest of the game when we pointed it out. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Where did we point out the Venusaur? It's after a Rotom. It's after this Rotom. Didn't get a kill for 3 minutes as Venusaur. So yeah, that was just a completely cursed game. One of the most, the rest of the game was just, you know, standard Pokemon Unite from like, you know, from like here on, probably it was like just standard bad Pokemon Unite. But the first 3 minutes of this game were the most cursed 3 minutes of a Pokemon Unite match I can possibly ever remember. First off, getting my Corphish stolen immediately sucks. Just full inting Snorlax, feeding his brains out, sucks. Off spawn, stealing my jungle, the inting Snorlax, sucks. Getting my fucking Corphish stolen a second time, sucks. All before Dreadnought. Walking into the exact same Pokemon in the exact same situation as me, the enemy Greninja. I'm playing Greninja, the enemy Greninja, walking into the exact same situation. He's Froakie first rotation, he's Greninja second rotation. I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? And I even diffed him. I even killed him with 1 level diff in the middle fight after first rotation. Before I got my shit stolen. Like, I even won this fight against him. And it didn't fucking matter. This is the most cursed 3 minutes I've ever played in Pokemon Unite. Hopefully you guys found some enjoyment in my pain. That is the goal of this sort of, I guess, series at this point. This is like the second video that I've done of this, of just, you know, showing you really cursed games. So yeah, if you want to see more of this, let me know. I don't like making it because it means I had to have played these games, but I like, you know, going back and looking at them because I think they're hilarious. So if you want to see more of these, let me know. I'll if I get any games like this, I'll try to, you know, commentate over them as much as it pains me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Catch you all in the next one. Peace.